Hey everybody, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. So today I want to dive into the idea of letting go. And I have no notes, no script, no nothing. So we're just gonna wing it because I just feel inspired to kind of touch on this. And it was actually brought about by, so on Monday, I had just come back from Summit of Greatness, right? Really powerful event. Heard some really great speakers, really felt a lot of the wisdom that was shared. Um, and then on Monday, I was back from that. I, driven like 8 hours to get back on Sunday. Apparently, I was sick because I am now fully sick. But I was feeling a bit emotional. And I don't even know what triggered it, but sometime Monday afternoon, I just started crying, like full on ugly sob, snot running down my face, full on ugly cry. And I didn't know why I was upset, but I was convinced I was a failure. None of this was going to work. What was I thinking? I'm an imposter. I sold all these people in Ohio on this idea that I am going to be somebody. And it was this overwhelming, like, expulsion of all the negativity and disbelief and self-criticism and all of this stuff, right, came out. And it was big, right? Like I thought I was having a breakdown. And like my Aura Ring thought I did a 2.5 hour workout because of my heart rate or something, whatever I did. But afterwards, I felt better. And then the next day, I felt very still, right? Not upset, not, peppy and ready to go, but calm and still, very, very neutral, very centered, very grounded. And it was like that big cry was, cathartic. It was I was letting go of all of these beliefs and feelings and resentments and things that I had been holding on to inside. And I was letting it all go so that I could now move on to this new, better place to be. And it's kind of funny because I've never been known as a big crier. I'm working on, feeling my feelings and being okay with some of the softer feelings. But it's important to let those things out. It's funny because I teach my kids better out than in with, gas and feelings. It's always better out than in. Because feelings, when bottled up, start to eat away at us, right? Like our body holds it and it becomes part of who we are, because nothing's ever really suppressed. So letting all of that out, letting it all go, releasing those negative beliefs, the limiting beliefs, the feelings, the resentment, the anger, the fear, the sadness, the doubt, all of that, just letting it all out. And that got me thinking a lot about, it's fall, and the trees are starting to, it's going to be fall in 6 days, I think, maybe 7. But regardless, we're going to see these trees here in Canada turn beautiful colors. The leaves are going to fall. They are going to let go, release their leaves and let them all fall to the ground. And the trees are going to stand there bare, stark naked all of winter. And they're going to come back to life again in the spring. And I love the metaphor of fall and what it means to view letting go as something beautiful. Because when we let go of what no longer serves us, when we let go of whether it be belief systems or habits or people or, choices that no longer serve us, that are no longer helping us, moving us towards our best life and our greatest good, we make space for new things to come in. And sometimes you need to let go of things like expectations, right? That's something I really struggle with. I am working on, managing my own expectations of what others can do for me, what I can do myself. And I have to admit, I sometimes struggle with that because I'm very, very, working on this one too, but conditioned to believe that if I speak my dissatisfaction about something, that, maybe I'm a bitch or people won't help me. And so I'm learning, A, that it's okay for me to have expectations, and B, it's okay for me to voice those expectations, and C, it's okay for me to let go of expectations, right? If it no longer serves me. But I think if we could all try to do one thing today, this beautiful day, would be to pick one thing that's no longer serving you, and spend the next, week letting it go, reminding yourself that you're releasing it. I'm letting this go. I'm releasing this. And if you have to have a good cry, have a good cry. I'll tell you, although it's exhausting and your eyes are puffy and you kind of feel like, ugh, it is liberating and freeing. So, if you need to have a good cry, have a good cry. If you need to scream into the night sky, do it. Let something go. Choose to let something go that is no longer serving you. And then watch what moves in to take its place, right? When you make a conscious choice to let go of things that are no longer serving you, what comes in to take its place, and, how does that make you feel? So I hope you all have a fantastic day. And I really look forward to hearing your comments, feedback, thoughts. And always remember, the woman you see when you look in the mirror is exactly what a successful entrepreneur looks like. Be well.